teaching, so it's like, it's no problem. We'll combine those guys here for their last hour, because they were going to get exactly what we're getting on this side. So we're just putting the two groups together for a few minutes. What we do want to do today, though, is what we call ground survival against a knife threat or a gun threat on the ground. Probably one of the scariest situations if you were on the ground and somebody holding a knife to your throat says they're going to cut your head off. Because most people are scared when they get on the ground anyway. How about laying on the ground on your belly, face down, and somebody got a gun to the back of the head, says, I'm going to blow your brains out in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Do you know what to do? So the next few minutes, we're going to cover some of those techniques. So if you can't see, because we're going to be on the ground, it's unlike standing up. It is a little more difficult to see. So when we start explaining a technique on the ground, if you want to get a little closer or change positions, you're welcome to do that. And let me explain a little bit about the ground survival that we're going to do is all Krav Maga type techniques. And you know, last night we were sitting there at the Grandmaster's table watching some testing, and then Jerry Cook comes up and does a demonstration, and I look over to Mike Peterson, who was sitting up here at the table with me, and I said, Krav Maga. He actually, I don't know if Jerry Cook knew that, but on his knife defense last night, when he came over with a slash on the knife, you block and strike at the same time.
I learned it with you guys.
It's Krav Maga. He stole it from us, I guarantee you. Those ancient Chinese masters stole it from the Krav Maga military, I promise you. So it is, when I say it's Krav Maga, it's really what works. Survival. Krav Maga is not meant to be a martial art. They say it's not the martial art, it's survival. Alright? So basically that's what we're going to do, is teach you how to survive on the ground with a gun or a knife, getting ready to eliminate your life. Alright? So first technique, let's do this. I'm going to go here. We're going to say Kyle, and you can come in if you need to, because it's going to be difficult to see. Kyle is sitting right on top. He has the knife to my throat. Actually, let's do the stand-up first. And I'm going to show him how easy, so let's stand up. He's got the knife to my throat. And the technique is, I'm going to go slow so that you can see what's going on. Usually I go really fast and nobody sees it. That's how fast I am.
You already did it once.
From here. So the technique is same technique on the ground. Here's what happens in the air. From here, boom, boom, boom. Okay? So we have to modify a little bit because we are on the ground, but it's the same move. On the top. Hands come up. If he's got my head slammed to the ground, whoa, this is a little more difficult. The reason why? I'm restricted movement. My head is to the ground. I can't move as quick or as fast because if I move, I might get cut. I can't move fast. So I want to reason with him. You have plenty of time to reason. If he wanted to kill you, he just comes up and kills you and you're done. He wanted something maybe. Or you're begging for your life. Nevertheless, if my head was on the ground, I'm talking, oh, okay, now please don't hurt me. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Try to talk to me. What do you want? My keys are there. I have a safe with $1 million in it. Whatever. Eventually get your head, if you can, slightly off the ground. Unrestricts the movement. From here, I'm going to take my hand closest to the weapon. Now notice the knife is pointed in this direction. So I go to the direction of the point of the blade. I'm going to take this hand and push it here, like this, and immediately strike. Boom. One time. If I go the other direction, I just killed myself, right? So I go to the direction of the point. If he had the blade this way, then I go this way. And we'll work on that movement in just a moment. This one is the knife is like this on the neck. From here, head, again, slightly off the ground, hands up, please don't hurt me. I'm going to push his hand quickly to his hip and grab with a stiff arm. With a stiff arm, he can't come back and cut. He's got leverage, but I've got stability here with my straight arm. I immediately reach up, boom, pop him in the face. Real quick, as a distraction, take my hand, boom, and grab the other hand like this. pinned to his wrist. I'm sorry, both hands pinned to his wrist. I hope they're already pinned to your wrist. Both hands pinned to his hip. My foot is going to trap his foot. I'm going to bridge. He can't catch himself. I end up on top. From here, remember, he was going to kill you, right? So do you have the right to stab him? Bam! Yes, I do. I just stabbed him in the throat. I pull the knife away, punch him one more time in the crotch just because we like to hit to the balls. Boom! And now I like to take this under here. This is something I added. I like to cut the tendons as I do this. Okay? Technique again. He's on top. Knife to the throat. Hands come up. Get the head off the ground if you can. Grease it until you can. Get the head off the ground for less restriction. Without saying this, I'm going like this. Oh man, it's okay. Please, please, please don't hurt me. Notice I got my foot to the outside of his leg. Hands here. Push, punch, boom, grab, bridge. Immediately strike, boom. Be careful there. Don't strike anybody in the eye. Stay with a rubber knife. Take it away. Punch him in the crotch. Boom. Take the leg, go over, and if I was law enforcement, again, I go back to this position, and I handcuff him. Get that? So he doesn't see the knife, right? Now alright, here we go again. Last time your turn. Be extra careful not to stab anybody in the face. My foot here, my hands here. Push, punch, grab, bridge. Enough momentum that you're on top. Strike, boom. Pull the knife away. Punch the crotch again if you want. I like again cutting the leg as I get up.